And then you going and talking to your wife, man. Let me ask you this. Like, do you feel your wife would want this for you and for her and your family as well? Do you
Yeah,
feel
man.
she
I
would want
mean,
you to make 10K per month and
yeah,
have that life?
obviously, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why do you feel she'd want that?
I mean, she's been, she works a job. She probably wouldn't have to. She could probably stay home and take care of the kids.
Okay.
So she definitely wants that. Yeah.
How many kids do you guys have?
Three.
Okay. You guys have a big family. That's huge. Three kids.
Yeah, yeah, we're five people, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So if your wife does want this for you, man, like in the past, as it came up situation similar to this where you guys had to make a decision, like similar to this, like this in the past.
Not really, maybe like small scale things like 500 bucks.
Okay.
Um, and then yeah, and then we'd just kind of go we there'd be less of a discussion because 500 bucks is 500 bucks. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's less money, so.
Yeah. Um, so if you guys have never had something like this come up, would you say this is your first time doing something like this online? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'd say so. This is probably
Okay.
some like my first time, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I see it. Based on it being your first time, there will always be a first time for everything and for your future as well.
Yeah.
I want to share something with you, man. Like in your life. Well, let me ask you this, bro. Like, have you ever driven a car before? Like, have you ever just like driven a car before? Yes or no?
Yeah, I have
Okay,
100%.
for sure. And when you drove it for the very, very first time, before you got behind the wheel for the first time, when you were driving, when you saw a stoplight, when you got on the freeway, when you made a right turn, when you made a left turn, like were you nervous doing those things when like you were a young adult or teenager?
I mean, when I was 15, first time behind the wheel, yeah, I was nervous for sure.
Yeah, I was 15 too, but it's crazy. No, but I see where you're coming from, man. That same nervousness when you were a lot younger driving that car, it's the same thing that can apply right here. And I want you to have that same standard for yourself to not let those nerves, not let that thing of doing it for the first time stop you. Can I ask you this now? Now that you can drive, like, can you drive to the store? Can you drive to gym? Can you drive to like your work? Is that all good? Can you drive safely there?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's like what I said. That's the same standard right here. You didn't let those nerves stop you from getting to where you wanted to be. And you didn't let that first time stop you from driving to where you do want to drive with your location. And just think of this location as your future. I wouldn't want you to just step on the brakes when driving towards your future. Like, would that be fair to say?
Yeah. No, yeah, that makes sense. Sure.
Okay.
Sure, man.
Yeah. And why does it make sense?
Um, I mean, yeah, there's a first time for everything. Yeah.
Yeah. And if that all does make sense, and it is fair to say, what else is coming up for you, man? Just see how I can help.
Um, yeah, man, I gotta I still gotta talk to the wife, brother.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. No, I understand. I understand. You want to
yeah.
talk to her, see what it's about. Your
Yeah.
wife, bro. Can I ask you this then? What does what is her name?
Her name is Julia.
Julia. Okay. I heard that name before. Julia, man. What does she do for work? Because you mentioned that she works a job
Yeah.
right now.
She's a museum director.
Okay, museum director.
Yeah.
Which museums?
Mm. Um, just the one in our local area. I don't know if you'd know it, but yeah.
I don't. I
Yeah,
don't. I
you
don't.
probably
Sounds
know.
great though. Yeah, you guys in Washington. Must be nice. But no, yeah. So when she's at work though, when she's working her job as museum director, and she's managing the employees, and she's managing people that come in through the store, through the museum, and direct them to where they want to be, and showing them things that they want to be seen, and the field trips that come from the schools. Like when she's making those small decisions within her job, like is she calling you up for like, hey, should I bring this person in? Should I show him this dinosaur? Should I show him this or that? Or is she just doing it herself?
I mean, yeah, she's doing her job
Yeah. And why is she doing it, man?
because that's her job.
Exactly, bro. That's on her. Those are her responsibilities, and that's on her shoulders to make independently. That's the same thing that I want you to apply for yourself. You're within your business and within your future.
Sure, man.
Would
But
that be fair to say?
I mean, no, it's different here because she's not spending like five, she's not just throwing out a couple grand willy-nilly like
Well,
um
you're not doing this willy-nilly. Like you've been thinking about this for a lot. Like
sure, sure.
you've been wanting to leave your job for some time, and this is not a decision you're like, oh, I just kind of want to do out of nowhere.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're right, man.
Yeah, like
But yet she doesn't just like she would console me if she was to put that money towards something.
what do you mean by that?
Like she'd talk to me, she'd run it by me.
Okay. Um, no, no, I understand you guys are a couple, and I don't want you, bro. Like, I don't want you to like sleep on the couch or anything. And I like by any means, and I do respect your relationship
Thank
as
you.
well. Like, I do respect what you guys have going on. It's fucking
Yeah.
amazing. The divorce rates in America are fucking huge, so it's good that you guys are still married and everything, and you guys have a good family.
Thank you,
Um,
brother.
yeah, yeah. With that being said, though, you did say she's not just spending money; she'd be consulting on you. I don't want you to think of this as spending money. This is not you spending money. This is you investing into your future and investing into things that you do want in your life.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That's
No,
what it
I
is.
I agree. Well, still like either way, regardless of how we put it, the money's gonna be gone from the account, right? And she's gonna want me to talk to her first. So, um,
The money will be gone from the account, but what you want, the 5K that you do want, because it's 5K done right here, and it's let's say mathematically since it's like 120K, 120K a year. That's the ROI you're getting from this. The money will be gone for a short period of time, but you'll be able to make it back if you back yourself up and put in the work. And I also understand that your wife, she's probably gonna tell you, do you guys share the same bank account or how is that looking like?
yeah, well, I mean, we do. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we do. I
Okay.
mean,
So
we
you
have
guys,
separate accounts. Like I have my own personal one, and then she has hers and stuff like that.
okay, for sure. Okay, so is you guys' savings account like in the rate just one, or how does that looking like?
Yeah, so we have one savings account, and then I have a checking, and she has a checking, basically.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, just to make sure, man. Well, with the finances, bro, like the money aside, like I said, we could figure it out so we can make it as simple as possible for you to get inside. So we can make it at a comfortable price that you can get inside, so you won't have to deal with any stress. Finances aside, we could figure that out, like I said in the beginning. But the responsibility for you to take action and take decisions to change the future, that's whose responsibility is that?
yeah. I mean, that's mine.
Okay, that
Yeah,
is yours, man. And when it comes to like you making those choices within your future, within the life that you do want, within the 10K months that you do want to bring in per month, every single month, that's that's on you. And your wife, man, it's not to say that she can't like give you any condolences for about it. But it's not her choices, it's not her life, it's not her business. Like it's your business, your tech biz, your SMA, that's not hers, it's yours. And the choices you make within it are on you. It never has been and never will be, and it's not hers right now. So whose responsibility is this to make a change, man?
yeah. I mean, it's it's mine, man. But
Yeah, and, and
I
it is yours, but why is it yours?
yeah. I mean, I'm the one,
You are.
doing all the work. Yeah,
You are the
but
one doing all the work.
it's just a respecting. I gotta go talk to her, man. Just out of respect.
Out of respect. Do you
Yeah.
think let me adjust the mic. When you say out of respect, man, what do you mean by that? Just see
I
like better
mean,
clarification.
it it would feel, I don't know, like it would feel disrespectful to spend a lot of the money that we at some level share um without consulting her, That'd be disrespectful, I think.
Okay. No, I understand where you're coming from. So both, okay, I got you. So both of the money you guys made, you guys put in that same savings account. Is that correct?
Yeah, and I mean,
Okay.
we both pay for stuff, like we're a family, so it's kind
Okay.
of like
I,
if
I
I
want you
have
to
less
think
money,
about
then we
this like
both
I
are
want you to
paying
think
for
about this,
less.
bro, like not you spending for something out of like your selfishness. It's not what it is. This is
Yeah,
you
I don't think
spending
about
some
it that way either.
I don't want you to. And that's good. I want you to think of this as you spending something, not spending, but investing something for both of you and your family. That's what this is about. Like you could spend, bro, you could buy a Tesla, man. If you were to tell me like right now, you came up to me, it's like, yeah, I think it's very selfish if I just buy like a brand new Tesla and I don't like tell my wife about it. I'm just gonna do all our savings just because I feel like it. That's different. But this is different because this is you investing into the future, investing into your family, and giving back to them as well. This is not you just snatching her money away or snatching the money you guys made away so you could do something on your own. This is something so that you guys can, for you, make 10K, give back to your family, help take care of the kids, and get her out of the job that she's been working.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. It's not
Yeah.
about you just taking the money and just going anywhere else. It's about you investing this money into your future, into your life.
Yeah. I
And like I
mean,
said, whose responsibility is this, brother?
sure, man. It's mine. I mean, I I recognize that it's investing. Like I'm all good with that. But bro, I need to just run it by her, you know.
Okay.
Like it doesn't matter whether it's investing or spending or whatever. Either way, the money is decreasing from the account balance and she's gonna notice that. So I need to talk to her.
When you go and talk to her, let's say that does happen, what do you feel she would say about this though? When you
Yeah.
tell her that you want to make changes, that you want to
Um
see a change within your life, you making 10K, you giving back to her. Like, do you think like beforehand, do you feel like she would be on board with you actually making 10K per month? Because beforehand you did say,
yeah,
yeah,
she'd
okay,
be on board with that. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So if she is on board with you in the future that you do want, with that, around that, based around that, how do you feel that she would feel about it? You being the
Um,
man that she deserves, you being the person that makes 10K, you being the person that leaves a 9 to 5 and takes care of the kids.
are you talking about how do you feel like she'd feel like when I accomplish it, or how do you feel like she'd feel when I talk to her?
How do you feel she would feel? That's very yes, wording is there. How do you feel she would feel when she knows that you're taking action and make those decisions to change your life and the family of your and the life of your family?
Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, she'd be pretty happy, I
Okay.
think.
She'd
I
be,
think I think she'd respect it for sure.
yeah, she would respect it.
Yeah.
Definitely right there. She would respect it. And when you do run it by her and when you do talk to her about it and when she does respect it, you know, when that does happen, man, at the end of the day, that is just her approval. But coming back to what I did say, like, at the end of the day, this is your business. This is your life, and these are the choices that you do make within your future. And this is not to say that you shouldn't go by her and not ask her. It's not to say that by any fucking means. But it is to say that this has been on you for 3 years that you've been wanting to make a choice of difference within your life. That's say that. And it's to say that it's this is the reality of it that you can make 10K, you can get to where you do want to be, and you can leave the things you want to leave in the past. Is that fair to say? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean
Okay.
that would be fair to say.
That there we go. And that's the reality of it, man. The other reality is like you don't make 10K, you stay back in 9 to 5, you stay where you were previously and don't make any changes. And you daydream about what could have been. Because right here, brother, you are at like the finish line. Like you come inside the program, you back yourself up, you can fucking do this. And I know you can fucking do it. I fucking know. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on the call with me. This is already like a proof of your dedication to see if we can change your future. Is that right there? Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
and if it is, man, you know, the man that is making those choices, that man that is making that difference in his life, I say this respectfully, he's not putting these decisions and choices off to his partner. He's making them with his own responsibility and his own courage. So, what's really coming up for you, man? I want to have a real conversation around that just to see how I can help.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess just I gotta take a look at the bank account, see what's going on there.